No, I wasn't surprised. I knew that if I went in there and stuck to the game plan, and I was in there disciplined, and it would work out. But like I said, I knew that I was levels above him, and these guys, I'm levels above them. But I was killing myself to make 135 so much. So I would get into a fight. I would go into the fight, and I would be depleted. I wouldn't be my best self. So now I'm able to go in there and be the real Devin Haney.
Devin Garcia with fight hype. Obviously there was a lot of build up for this fight. There was, a lot of talk on both sides. But after, like you said, you anticipated Regis coming up to you in your victory. What were some of those words that he shared with you? What were some of the things you guys exchanged in that ring after the fight?
No, he told me that I was like super fast and super sharp, and that was it. But I want to talk to Regis. I wanted to tell him. I told him thank you for the opportunity, and giving me a shot at the title.
For sure. Just one follow-up question. Immediately after the fight, champ, Ryan got on Twitter. He talked about potentially fighting you. What are your thoughts if you stay at 140 and potentially fighting Ryan Garcia?
I think that's a possibility. That's a mega fight. I've been calling out Ryan for years now, so it's good to hear that he finally won a fight. It sucks that it came after he took a L, but it was only a matter of time. But now he finally want to call me out. But at the end of the day, it's still a big fight, and like I said, I'm willing to make I want to make the best fights, biggest fights happen.
So calling you, did he call you out or is he calling for clout? Because he got your number.
Yeah, for sure.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean? Why are you talking to them? You know what I mean?
What's crazy, I seen Ryan maybe right before I went into training camp. He didn't say nothing about fighting me. So, no, I literally was shopping in LA and we ran into each other at the store. He didn't say nothing about fighting.
My mind went to working just now. When you guys are talking about 47, and you just mentioned the Crawford comparison. Is that a fight even us worth thinking about? Haney and Crawford at 47. If Terrence, he's going to rematch Spence, but if he were to come back at 47.
You know what? My nickname for Devin is Superman. And anything is possible. But let's move this thing the way that it's supposed to move and give him credit for this fight tonight. But don't look at like a far-fetched possibility of him going up to 47. He's the boss. He'll get a chance to decide. Of course, Eddie will do his best to put things on the table. We'll strategize and give Devin a chance to look at it. But I keep hearing this Ryan Garcia shit. Is that real, Eddie, or what?
It's come from Oscar, which doesn't necessarily mean it's real. But Ryan said so as well. But listen, that's a great fight. I think Ryan should be chasing the champions at 140. He should be chasing the number one in the division. And Devin's the number one in the division. So, I do think, looking back, I think people don't quite understand what Devin used to do to make 135. Like when I used to work with him before he had to go over the other side and rob the bank, he was done at 135, and he went on to have 3 more fights at 135. 2 of them was travelling to the other side of the world to make weight, which I think is an incredible achievement. And he's right. There is no way he could have fulfilled the potential he had as a fighter at 135. And I think for years and years, like we chased the Ryan Garcia fight, no one wanted to fight Devin Haney. And everyone uses the excuse. When you've got a really good fighter, everyone uses the excuse, they just don't sell. It's not a big enough fight. No one knows who he is. But he's actually gone to Australia, become undisputed, come back. Those fights that he had, beat Lomachenko. Now he's sold out in a city that hasn't had boxing for 2 decades. Who else can do that in boxing?
Eddie, you remember when you told me, you said, it was me and you said, I just think you might be too good, mate.
But that's what, you know what? But when you're too good, the only way you can entice people is by making sure they get paid to get beat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's what happens. So now people are seeing the draw, people are seeing the size of Devin Haney, maybe even Ryan Garcia, and going, you know what? That's a big fight. So if I get beat, I get paid.
Does every fighter that he fight get their biggest payday?
Yep.
So you see, and we have a strong team like Matchroom and Eddie behind us in the zone. So you see every fighter gets their biggest payday, but then there's not the line around the corner. Devin is truly the best fighter on the planet, and I'm so happy.
It's a funny thing too. Is a funny story. I got a message from Oscar yesterday, Oscar De La Hoya, and I was surprised. He wished me luck. He said, he said, good luck, do your thing. And I scrolled up. I looked at the message before, and the message said, "I told him to fuck off." so it was funny, but I told him, thank you, him being a legend and him wishing me luck in this fight.